is first. Kit Resick from United States is first. Alex Nelson from United States is P1. Nasties from United States is first. Alex Nelson in Samposi Strait is P1. Nasties in No Name Strait is P2. Five minutes remaining in the session. Alex Nelson in Big Bend is second. Best lap is a 1:58.418. Kit Resick from United States in Big Bend is P4. Best lap is a 2:34.383. Nasties in Big Bend is second. Best lap is a 1:16.361. Vernon Whitley from United States in West Bend is sixth. Nasties in Right-Hander is first. Best lap is a 0:51.604. James Rashley from United States in West Bend is PA. Kit Reesick in back straight is P5. Best lap is a 0:52.841. Anthony Castillo from United States in right-hander is third. Best lap is a 0:52.160. Kit Reesick in downhill is fifth. Nasties in uphill is P2. Vernon Whitley in Sam Posey straight is P7. Anthony Castillo from United States in left-hander is P3. Best lap is a 0:51.665. Vernon Whitley in Sam Posey straight is 8th. Brent Owen from United States in No Name straight is P6. Best lap is a 0:53.029. Vernon Whitley in Big Bend is 8th. Best lap is a 0:54.058. The qualification session is at RT Lime Rock Park in Lakeville, USA. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the north-northeast. Brent Owen from United States in Big Bend is first. Anthony Castillo from United States in back straight is P2. Nasties from United States in Samposi straight is first. Nasties is up 10.45 in no name straight. Nasties improved is P1 with a 0:51.823. James Rashley from United States in Samposi straight is fifth. James Rashley improved is third with a 0:53.116. 1.293 off pole. Brent Owen in left-hander is seventh up 0.96. Anthony Castillo in uphill is P2 up 0.20. Anthony Castillo is provisional pole with a 0:51.758. Kid Resick from United States in Samposi straight is P7. Kid Resick improved is fourth with a 0:53.026. 1.268 off pole. Antonio Massad from Brazil in no name straight is third up 0.11. Nasties in Samposi straight is second. Antonio Massad is provisional pole with a 0:51.555. Nasties is provisional pole with a 0:51.439. James Rashley in Samposi straight is eighth. James Rashley improved is fifth with a 0:52.738. 1.299 off pole. Simran Thakur in Samposi straight is 9. Simran Thakur improved is 9th with a 0:54.294. 2.855 off pole. Antonio Massad in downhill is third up 0.49. Antonio Massad is provisional pole with a 0:51.052. Alex Nelson from United States in West Bend is P7 up 1.27. Alex Nelson improved is fourth with a 0:51.569. 0.517 off pole. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Simran Thakur is 9th. Simran Thakur improved is 9th with a 0:53.721. 2.669 off pole. Alex Nelson in No Name Straight is P4 up 0.14. Alex Nelson improved is 4th with a 0:51.501. 0.449 off pole. Alex Nelson is up 0.01 in left-hander. James Rashley in No Name Straight is P6. Best lap is a 0:52.738. 1.686 off pole. Brent Owen in left-hander is 5th. Best lap is a 0:52.421. 1.369 off pole. Nasties is 3rd. Vernon Whitley from United States in Big Bend is 8th. Brent Owen in Big Bend is 5th. Brent Owen is up 0.25 in uphill. Anthony Castillo in left-hander is 2nd up 0.10. James Rashley in Big Bend is 6th. Vernon Whitley in Big Bend is 8th. Best lap is a 0:53.021. 1.969 off pole. Antonio Massad in Sam Posey Straight is P1. Vernon Whitley is P8. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Simran Thakur in left-hander is 9th. The race session is at RT Lime Rock Park in Lakeville, USA. The wind speed is 13 km/h from the northeast. Antonio Massad is P1. Anthony Castillo from United States is P2. Nasties from United States is 3rd. Alex Nelson from United States is 4th. Brent Owen from United States is 5th. James Rashley from United States is 6th. Kit Resick from United States is P7. Vernon Whitley from United States is 8th. Simran Thakur is 9th. Antonio Massad from Brazil is 1st. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start." Anthony Castillo in Big Bend is P2. Brent Owen in right-hander is P3. James Rashley in back straight is 5th. Simran Thakkar in Samposi straight is P8. Simran Thakkar lost 8th to Nasties. Alex Nelson in left-hander is 3rd, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Kit Risick in no-name straight is P6, 0.4 behind James Rashley. Nasties in Samposi straight is P7, 0.5 behind Kit Risick. Nasties past Kit Risick for P6. James Rashley is P5, 0.9 behind Brent Owen. Nasties in Big Bend is 6th, 0.6 behind James Rashley. Simran Thakkar in uphill on lap 4 is P9, 1.1 behind Vernon Whitley. Nasties in Samposi straight is 6th, 0.4 behind James Rashley. Simran Thakkar in right-hander is 9, 1.1 behind Vernon Whitley. James Rashley in downhill on lap 5 is 6th, 0.4 behind Nasties. Simran Thakkar in left-hander is 9th, 0.6 behind Vernon Whitley. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Vernon Whitley in back straight is 9th. Nasties in right-hander is 5th, 1.1 behind Brant Owen. Vernon Whitley from United States in downhill is P9, 0.9 behind Simran Thakkar. Nasties is P5, 0.5 behind Brant Owen. James Rashley in back straight is 6th, 0.5 behind Nasties. Kit Riesick in Big Bend on lap 9 is P7, 1.1 behind James Rashley. James Rashley from United States in downhill is P6, 0.7 ahead of Kit Riesick. Kit Riesick was 0.8 faster last lap. Kit Riesick from United States is 7th, 1.0 behind James Rashley. Nasties in Sam Posey straight is 5th, 1.0 behind Brant Owen. Kit Riesick in No Name straight on lap 11 is 7th, 0.9 behind James Rashley. Nasties in downhill is 5th, 0.2 behind Brant Owen. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Kit Riesick in left-hander is P7, 1.1 behind James Rashley. Nasties in back straight is P5, 0.3 behind Brant Owen. Kit Risick in Sam Posey straight on lap 12 is 7, 0.4 behind James Rashley. Nasties in left-hander is P5, 0.4 behind Brant Owen. Nasties passed Brant Owen for 4th. Brant Owen in no-name straight is P5, 0.1 behind Nasties. Kit Risick is 7, 0.5 behind James Rashley. James Rashley is P7, 0.1 behind Kit Risick. Brant Owen in back straight is P5, 1.2 behind Nasties. Nasties was 0.7 faster last lap. James Rashley in Sam Posey straight is P7, 0.3 behind Kit Risick. Simran Thakkar is 8th, 0.5 behind James Rashley. James Rashley in no-name straight is 7th, 0.3 behind Kit Risick. Simran Thakkar in Sam Posey straight is P8. James Rashley in left-hander is P7, 0.5 behind Kit Risick. Simran Thakkar is 8th, 0.8 behind James Rashley. Simran Thakkar was 0.9 faster last lap. James Rashley in right-hander is P7, 0.5 behind Kit Risick. Five minutes remaining in the session. Simran Thakkar in West Bend is P8, 0.2 behind James Rashley. James Rashley in left-hander is P7, 0.3 ahead of Simran Thakur. Simran Thakur in uphill is P8, 0.3 behind James Rashley. James Rashley in Samposi straight is P7, 0.4 ahead of Simran Thakur. Simran Thakur in left-hander on lap 19 is 8th, 0.4 behind James Rashley. James Rashley in Samposi straight is P7, 0.3 ahead of Simran Thakur. Simran Thakur in Big Bend is P8, 0.4 behind James Rashley. James Rashley in West Bend is P7, 0.3 ahead of Simran Thakur. James Rashley lost 7th to Simran Thakur. Simran Thakur in left-hander is P7, 0.4 ahead of James Rashley. Vernon Whitley in right-hander is 9th, 0.4 behind James Rashley. Vernon Whitley passed James Rashley for 8th. Antonio Massett in Big Bend is first. Simran Thakur in Samposi straight on lap 22 is P7, 0.7 behind Kit Reset. James Rashley in Samposi straight is 9th, 0.8 behind Vernon Whitley. Simran Thakur in downhill is 7th, 0.5 behind Kit Reset. Simran Thakur was 1.1 faster last lap. James Rashley in back straight is 9th, 0.5 behind Vernon Whitley. Simran Thakkar in no name straight is 7th, 0.5 behind Kit Risick. James Rashley in left-hander is 9th, 0.2 behind Vernon Whitley. The leader has just finished the race. Antonio Massid finished P1. Vernon Whitley finished P8. James Rashley finished 9th. Anthony Castillo finished 2nd. Alex Nelson finished P3. Nasties finished 4th. Brent Owen finished P5. Kit Risick finished P6. Simran Thakkar finished P7. The race session is at RT Lime Rock Park in Lakeville, USA. The wind speed is 10 km/h from the northeast. Antonio Massid is first. Anthony Castillo from United States is P2. Alex Nelson from United States is third. Nasties from United States is P4. Brent Owen from United States is P5. Kit Resick from United States is P6. Simran Thakkar is P7. Vernon Whitley from United States is P8. James Rashley from United States is 9th. Antonio Massid from Brazil is 1st. Minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Anthony Castillo in Big Bend is 2nd. Nasties in Right-hander is 4th. Brent Owen in Back straight is P5. Nasties in Samposi straight is P4. Brent Owen is P6 battling Simran Thakkar. Kit Resick in No Name straight is P7, 0.3 ahead of James Rashley. James Rashley is 8th, 0.3 behind Kit Resick. Alex Nelson from United States in Big Bend is P4, 0.3 behind Nasties. Kit Resick in Left-hander is P7, 0.3 ahead of James Rashley. James Rashley in Uphill is 8th, 0.4 behind Kit Resick. Alex Nelson from United States in Samposi straight is 4th, 0.5 behind Nasties. Kit Resick in Big Bend is P8, 0.5 behind James Rashley. Alex Nelson in Uphill on lap 4 is 4th, 0.4 behind Nasties. Kit Riesick in Sam Posey Straight is P8, 0.8 behind James Rashley. Vernon Whitley entering the pits is 9. Alex Nelson in West Bend is 4th, 0.7 behind Nasties. Kit Riesick is P8, 0.4 behind James Rashley. Nasties in left-hander is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:51.509. 0.359 off the fastest lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Kit Riesick from United States in No Name Straight is P8, 0.5 behind James Rashley. Nasties in Sam Posey Straight is 3rd, 0.4 behind Anthony Castillo. Nasties was 0.6 faster last lap. Kit Riesick in Big Bend is P8, 0.2 behind James Rashley. Nasties is P3, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Kit Riesick in Sam Posey Straight is P8, 0.6 behind James Rashley. Nasties from United States in No Name Straight is P3, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Alex Nelson is P4, 0.7 behind Nasties. Kit Riesick in right-hander is 8, 0.7 behind James Rashley. Nasties from United States in Big Bend is P3, 0.8 behind Anthony Castillo. James Rashley from United States in left-hander is P7, 0.5 behind Brent Owen. Nasties in Big Bend is P3, 0.6 behind Anthony Castillo. James Rashley is P7, 0.5 behind Brant Owen. Nasties in West Bend on lap 11 is P3, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Brant Owen in downhill is 7th. Kit Riesick is 8th, 0.1 behind Brant Owen. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Simran Thakur in left-hander is 5th. Nasties in downhill is 3rd, 0.2 behind Anthony Castillo. James Rashley in Samposi Straight is P7. Nasties in Back Straight is P3. Alex Nelson in Big Bend is P4, 2.4 behind Nasties. Nasties in No Name Straight is 3rd, 0.2 behind Anthony Castillo. Alex Nelson in Samposi Straight on lap 15 is 4th, 1.6 behind Nasties. James Rashley in Big Bend is P7, 5.0 behind Brant Owen. Alex Nelson in Big Bend is P4, 1.2 behind Nasties. Nasties in downhill is third, 1.4 behind Anthony Castillo. Simran Thakur in Big Bend on lap 17 is 5th. Alex Nelson in Samposi Straight is P4, 1.8 behind Nasties. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Nasties in No Name Straight is third, 1.4 behind Anthony Castillo. Antonio Massid in left-hander is P1. Nasties in right-hander is P3, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Alex Nelson in Samposi Straight is P4, 2.6 behind Nasties. Nasties in left-hander is third, 0.4 behind Anthony Castillo. James Rashley in left-hander is P7, 4.4 behind Brent Owen. Simran Thakur in back straight is P6, 3.4 behind Brent Owen. Simran Thakur lost P6 to James Rashley. Nasties is P3, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Alex Nelson in Samposi Straight is 4th, 3.1 behind Nasties. Nasties in left-hander is P3. Antonio Massett in Big Bend is first. Nasties in right-hander is P3, 0.5 behind Anthony Castillo. Antonio Massett in Big Bend is first. Nasties in No Name Straight is P3, 0.7 behind Anthony Castillo. Simran Thakur in Sam Posey Straight is 7. The leader has just finished the race. Antonio Massett finished first. Anthony Castillo finished P2. Nasties finished third. Alex Nelson finished P4. Simran Thakur finished P7. Brent Owen is fifth. Brent Owen finished P5. James Rashley finished 6th.